Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another review on a vehicle. Today it is on this one. This is the 2023 Chrysler 300. This is actually the last year that Chrysler is going to be making the 300. And I really want to show you today why this vehicle is one of the most comfortable and best riding vehicles in the industry. Let's get this video started right now.
All right, let's start here with the front of this Chrysler 300S. So you're gonna see that you have front sensors here that lead all the way across. And what that does is if you get close to something, it will start beeping at you. Coming up to the headlight design, you have LED headlights here, LED daytime and running lights are right there, and then a halogen turn signal right there on the side. Coming around to the grille, you do have Chrysler badge, which is unique to this 300S. It is a black finish on the Chrysler 300, and then you have the red Chrysler background there on the Chrysler logo. And then down on the bottom you do have LED fog lights, and then right in the middle there you do have a little circle for some of your radar sensors there for your safety features. Coming up to the hood, you have this little swoop in the middle, but a very big, long, broad hood here on the front because this is a rear-wheel drive biased vehicle, so that front hood is a little bit longer. Coming over to the mirror cap here, you have a black mirror cap, you have a LED turn signal there in the middle, and then coming up to the windshield, you do have that little triangle there, which is some more of your safety features, and then you have a big panoramic sunroof that stretches all the way to the back. Painted door handles here, which are black, which is nice. And then coming over to the wheels here on the back. So you got these gray finished wheels here on both the front and the back. And these are 20-inch wheels here on this vehicle, and they are wrapped in Firestone 245, 45 R20 wheels. Gas door right on the back side there on the driver's side. And then coming to the full rear of the vehicle, you do have these LED brake lights and also running lights back there. So your brake light and turn signals in the middle, and then you have that running light on the outside. And then you have your fog lights right down there on the bottom. Coming down a little bit further, you do have, again, sensors here on the back of the vehicle, which when you get close to something, it'll beep at you again. And then on the bottom here, you do have these exhaust tips at the bottom. Now, these are not actually the tips. These are just, design little elements there on the side. The tips are on the back side of that vehicle. And then coming up to the top, you do have your third brake light right there. Backup camera is in there as well, plus your button to unlock or open the trunk. And then you have the black Chrysler logo again, and then 300S all the way on the side. Now let's pop open this trunk here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop it open by the key. So you have the Chrysler key, traditional key here, unlock, lock, 2-button press for the trunk open, and then 2-button press for the remote start, and then the panic button there as well. Popping over this trunk, you have a absolutely ginormous trunk area here, little felt line, and then you also do have the Alpine sound system in here, so you have that subwoofer back here. But I mean, absolutely ton of space. And then underneath the back side here, you have this little strap here you can lift up, and that will present to you your spare tire. And this is actually where the actual 12-volt battery is, and so if you need to ever replace it, it is right back here. And then there on the front side there is a place where you can actually jump it underneath the hood, which I'll show you. And actually, let's go up there right now and look in the engine bay. All right, underneath the hood here, we have in this 300S a 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine that Chrysler has had for years. Very reliable engine, Pentastar V6 3.6 liter. In this application, it makes 300 horsepower, and this is hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, I was telling you in the back there, this is where you can jump start the vehicle. You see the plus logo there for the battery, and then you have your windshield wiper fluid fill up, check engine, or check not check engine, but check oil dipstick right over there. And you got some more reservoirs underneath this hood. But overall, a 3.6 liter Pentastar engine in this one, very reliable engine. And at the end of this video, we'll have some driving impressions of it as well. All right, so let's look at the window sticker here on this 300S. So you'll see 2023 300S. Final MSRP of $47,780. This one does have the optional safety tech Plus group, which gets you that full speed forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, all that good stuff. You can stop the video and read the rest here. Plus you do have the surround sound comfort group there, which gives you, again, a list of things right there. You can stop the video. Fuel economy, 30 highway, 19 city, and 23 combined. And, overall, again, I said $47,780 MSRP. Let's pop open this door and go to the rear of the vehicle here. So on the rear of the vehicle, you have these black accents here, a little chrome black accent, or a little glossy black accent. Door handle here, a silver door handle. And you got power windows, nicely padded armrest right back here. Little storage area down the bottom and a cup holder there, and then plus you have a little speaker in the door panel. Now coming to the rear, now this is where you get a ton of space here in the rear of the vehicle. And these seats, I mean, look how much cushion is there on those seats. You do have a little mat or a little pocket here in the back of the seat. And then right there down on the bottom, you do have heated seats here in the rear, plus 2 USB ports and your air vents right down there. And that's right on the back of that center console for the front drivers. And again, perforated leather seating surfaces here in the back seat. You do have a fold out armrest right here, which I'll zoom out and show you. So fold out armrest, and you have 2 cup holders right there, which is nice. And again, you get a ton of space back here in the rear of the vehicle. Let's go up to the driver's side now. All right, so let's go up to the driver's side. Sorry if there was a little bit of sunshine in that last portion of the video. Sun is coming right on down on us right now. So front door, same design as the rear one. So you got that gloss back black finish here, nicely padded armrest. I left the zoom out here as well so you can see a little bit more. You do have 2-way memory seating options here, chrome door handle, and then you have your power windows, power locks, and power mirror controls right there. Down a little bit further, you do have a cup holder and some storage area down there. And then hidden down here is actually your gas cap release. So you press that, and then you can come back here and get your gas, and it is a capless design, so very nice. Shut that back up and coming on back up here. So you do have these leather wrap seating in here that has the S logo embossed on them. Again, very comfortable seats here, leather seating surfaces, power seats here with 2-way lumbar. And then on the left side of the steering wheel, you do have your automatic headlight controls, and then some interior light controls there, and then plus the button to release the trunk in the back there. So let's jump on in and let's turn this touchscreen on. All right, so I'm gonna give you a quick view outside the vehicle here. Above our head, we do have a massive panoramic sunroof that does open on the driver's side. And you have the controls right there. You can move the vent. You can open up the actual window and everything. You do have your dome lights right here, and then you can control those as well right there. Sunglass holder right here. Nice big one. You have your reverse or your rear view mirror right down there, and it also has SOS and some assistance on there as well. Coming on down, let's actually put our foot on the gas pedal and turn this on. And so what you'll see is you do have Chrysler's trademark in this 300 there. You still have the clock inside this vehicle, which is cool. And you do have 2 air vents here, and then you have your Uconnect system right here in the middle that does have navigation. And you can go through climate controls. Everything's very quick here in the Uconnect system. You do have dual zone climate for both the front 2 passengers. And you have some media controls down here. You do have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration in there. Coming down a little bit further, you do have your volume knob here, tuning knob. And then you have some settings here for your hazard lights, and then your lane departure warning off, your parking sensors off. You can turn on sport mode, which gives you some more power of that V6. More power, less fuel economy, don't forget. And then down a little further than that, you do have your climate control options here with that dual zone where you can turn the temperature up and down right here, turn the fan speed up and down as well. You could also do that by just clicking the climate control button there and then control it by the touch screen. Down a little bit further than that, you have this little button here that you can press and open up, and then you'll have a 12-volt power outlet in there that you can see, and then it's kind of felt lined, so you can slide something in there if you want and keep that in there. Coming on down a little further, you do have your shifter here for this 8-speed automatic, and a little slot here where you could put basically a phone or some change or whatever you like to put in there. Then down a little bit further than that, you do have 2 nicely sized cup holders with a little slot there in the middle where, again, you can put some business cards or whatever you like. You can cover that up as well, so you can keep that covered if you don't want that open. And then behind that, you have this nicely padded armrest, and you can pop that open and it will display a 12-volt power outlet, some change holder, all that good stuff right down in there. So overall, very comfortable, very nice. Again, the passenger seat has that S embossed into it. Now coming on over to the leather wrap steering wheel here. Nice leather wrap steering wheel here on this model. This is heated as well with that one of those groups. You do have paddle shifters here on the back. Adaptive cruise control where you can set it and then set the distance between the cars in front of you. Voice control buttons over here, plus your answer and hang up buttons there. And then you have this up and down toggle that will control the screen here in the middle, where you can go through different things, you know, like your fuel economy, your radio stations, and then a whole bunch of different things, digital speedometer, that kind of stuff. Left side is a tachometer, right side is your speedometer there, and then you have your windshield wiper stalk right here on the side, which is nice. Overall, very comfortable Chrysler 300. Let's go drive this vehicle.
All right, so welcome inside this 2023 Chrysler 300. First of all, I told you at the beginning of this vehicle that this is one of the most comfortable vehicles in the segment, and you really can tell that when you take this thing for a drive. Smooth transmission, smooth engine. This is a 3.6 liter V6 Pentastar engine with an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts beautifully. The transmission and engine are very smooth, very comfortable rides. The steering wheel is very comfortable in the hand. The seats, the leather upholstered seats in this vehicle are comfortable. I do have one gripe in these seats. The back of the seat is very comfortable. The headrest is super plush and super comfortable. But the bottom seat cushions in this vehicle, I'm about 5'9", a little over 200 pounds, and these seat cushions actually push into my outer thighs and make it a little bit uncomfortable to actually drive this vehicle. So if you are in the market for a Chrysler 300, first of all, very nice driving vehicle. I would just sit in the seat to make sure that you actually could be comfortable on long drives. Now, over time, the leather in this vehicle and the cushion in this vehicle are gonna spread out and they're gonna stretch a little bit, and I'm sure I'd be more comfortable later on, but right now in this test drive, it's not the most comfortable bottom of the seat. Everything else, super comfortable. It soaks up bumps on the highway. The suspension is very well set up in this vehicle. The steering feel is very light. You really don't have much steering feel at all in this vehicle, actually, which is okay because you're looking for a comfortable vehicle, which this gives you here. So besides the seat cushion in this vehicle, very comfortable. Blind spots, you have them in the last pillar in the back of the vehicle because this is a big, bigger sedan. You do have that bigger pillar in the back, but you do have blind spot monitoring and a whole bunch of safety features in this, which do help. So blind spot, it does have it, but you do have some features to assist you. And overall, this is a very easy vehicle to drive that I think a lot of people would like. But at the same time, again, I know why Chrysler is going away from this vehicle because it's a lot of folks are going to SUVs. A lot of people want to drive SUVs, and that's where the market's going. Sad to see the Chrysler 300 go, but I can understand where Chrysler and where most manufacturers are going with their models because, well, you gotta build what sells, and what sells right now is bigger SUVs, not bigger sedans, bigger SUVs, smaller SUVs, and so that's where the manufacturers are going. So if you're in the market for a bigger sedan, Chrysler 300 is a fantastic option. Very comfortable, very smooth, and very nice to drive.
Alrighty, so that's been a quick walk around on that 2023 Chrysler 300. Sad to see Chrysler going away, and this is the final year of the Chrysler 300, but it is a fantastic vehicle. And if you're looking for a large sedan that's both comfortable, spacious, and has a ton of power, the Chrysler 300 is a fantastic option. But the real question is, what do you think of the Chrysler 300, and would you buy it if you were in the market for a large sedan? This vehicle competes against the Toyota Avalon, or the Toyota Crown now, I think is what they're calling it. The Chrysler 300 is in that segment. The Dodge Charger is in that segment. So let me know, would you buy the Chrysler 300 if you were looking for a sedan and a luxury sedan right in this very second there? Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you haven't done so already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would help me out so much. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed, you won't see me in the next video. Hopefully you do. But if you have already, I'll see you in the next video.